Please make those 5. Because we need a fungi production to increase quite a bit. Might actually have to give it one more increase. Right. There. I think toolings is something. I think I can make that somewhere. I think I have tier 1. I think tier 2 is right here. And I actually think I can... Oh wait, I actually looked at that at some point, and I think that actually might be a good way to go. Because I have this extractor thing here that can make it. Oh, I haven't updated Pi the last week or something like that. I haven't upgraded yet. I'm not good at upgrading in the middle of a playthrough. I'm afraid of what it will break. Let's just try these two just to see what they do. Has it changed so much that I shouldn't use it? As it is right now? Ten free arcs. Well, I'll have to set up a few things before I update that is. So late game. Okay, so maybe I should wait with doing these. Oh well, we'll see. I was looking at where did it go? These. Get them in as fast as possible. I'm a little derpy bot. You can do it. Now I just need the mushrooms in these to get it to run. And after that, quite scared that these are consuming that much. Luckily we're not getting any tired ones yet, but I'm quite sure that can start to build up very quickly. That's a lot of orcs right there. Hey, Mashidi. That just means more mushrooms for these to get it to go. They're all kind of going for somewhere else. Let's do this. Just get a few to my person, then I can throw in a lot myself in case that is needed. Because we need the production up and running instead. There we go. Before we continue. Because for some reason mushrooms or fungi is the backbone of most of my power production. Look at that, that is slowly going down. Oh wait, that's just because we're not using that much. That makes perfect sense. Never mind, but we still need to get this up and running. Fine, I'll just let them handle it themselves. So now the science is going, now that these are going as well. Because we are getting the cages back. But it's like we're consuming cages, but we are not consuming cages. Because we are getting them back. Has to be the case. Yeah, exactly, but I can't... Why am I missing that many? It's because this is building up. We're probably having 50 in each of these, but still. Yeah, we have quite a few built up, but a cage is that slow to being built. Because we're always lacking them. That's what I think is quite strange. And we have built more than 500 last hour. More than 2,000. It feels weird that we've built more than 2,000. And we're still lacking cages. And nowhere I'm buffering that many. Unless I have some kind of... because look, I'm only having about this caged. Where? Yeah, true, I lost some to the 80%. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right. Some of them do get consumed if I don't get an org out. You're right, there's a way for them to get lost. Down here. You're right, I don't have a... yeah. That's exactly why it's happening. And this one just can't keep up because we're like... Oh, it's titanium we're lacking. Okay, we found a bottleneck. Yeah, I forgot it wasn't 100% like with barrels. It's only an 80%. Quite sad we lose the cage as well. Would have loved getting the cage back because titanium is somewhat expensive. Right now we're making titanium right here. So shouldn't we just expand... Oh, get this a bit bigger. So please get... That part should easily give us more titanium. That is actually true. But you could always just code 2 outputs, a cage and an animal. Oh wait, that's probably not true. Yeah, you're right, it's probably gonna be a weird thing to code. Not. Then it's just a titanium sink, pretty much. It's what's going on. Titanium. Hot air is what we're using. There's also sand casting. Let's get that and get some sand casting up and running to save a bit on it. Do you have a ton of titanium? Oh, not a ton. We have some stored up, but let's get a better recipe. We're seriously missing pipes. Oh, we should have those in storage. All of these are running now. We could expand it out one more time just to get things flowing, but let's build up a bit of a surplus before we do it. So it's not keeping up in pipe anymore. Quite funny. To be honest, I should also make these to advanced small parts. Let's just put this in so I don't forget. I need to make this recipe is what I'm trying to make. So that's good. Barrels are fine. Cages just need titanium. That's going fine as well. Oh, is iron completely out again? Can't be right, can it? Is it the hot air yet again? What has happened with all of our stone? Or can it just not keep up anymore over here? Oh, we've consumed. What? Don't we have one making hot stone anymore? It is right here. We're just out of stone. Oh, we're just out of stone. All the stone's being consumed somewhere else. That doesn't seem right. Why is that lacking so badly? We have the stone. We have those, but they're just not getting delivered fast enough. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Let's make double hot stone. Yeah, but still. It might just because of the travel time from where... It can't even be the travel time. We have enough robots. Why? That seems weird. Very, very weird. You're welcome, people of Finland. I'll gladly make more hot stone. As long as I don't have to go into the sauna with you guys, because... What is it? Are you guys like the world champions in sitting in hot sauna for the longest time? I don't think somebody died from doing that. I'll set it to 100 instead. That should be a bit better in terms of what I want to do in terms of throughput. Yeah, world champions. Thank God it's not me. I do like a hot sauna, but probably not the same. You guys. $2.3k. Oh, it's because it's picking it up over here and flying it back. That's why it's almost getting nothing. In theory, if I change you to, like, let's say 500, then we should be fine in terms of throughput. There goes the titanium processing. And that should mean that a hot stone should be getting through much quicker. So titanium processing. That is pretty much the next thing we need. There we go. Increase the production. Just increase the throughput. It will always help. Oh, I know what the problem is. I'm guessing all of it is going into storage chests around the map. And that is what's holding it back. So in theory, if we did this and did one buffer chest right here, we should be able to get it emptied out a bit faster. Let's try this for the fun of it. Stone brick. Do that, then we should be able to get it in a lot quicker. Unless, of course, we have storage chests, but then it should drop it off here before anywhere else. So that means that the hot stone will go through much, much quicker now. Make sure this runs non-stop. Make sure I have enough. Let's just do one more for the fun of it. Yeah. 50% increase to hot stone. Production. Titanium was the next thing we wanted to look at. Hopefully that means that our iron will start to catch up now. Oh. How did I miss this one? It has the recipe before, but it's gone now. Strange. That was fine. Here's fine as well. Might just been a glitch when I moved it around. So, titanium processing. Oh, we need heavy oil for that. Thank God I was looking at that then. That means this could actually be the next thing we should do. And should we do it with the next light plate? Yeah, true. It might be better in a closed loop. We can also do this one instead. Oh wait, crude oil salt will give us a sulfur, ash and heavy oil. This seems like a very, very good recipe in terms of what we need. Yeah, let's go with this one. Oh wait, sorry, that one. In the sulfursator? Desulfursator. If we can make that. We can. Good. That's the way. Yeah, I do make some closed loops, but I also think it's quite fun doing this. So we can make a closed loop right here. Or maybe up here, right next to the sand casting. I also kind of want to... get this set up correctly. Make anything cool in the chemical plants. Also make it into one of these if nothing good is from it. You can make solid explosives. Sodium. Nothing overly exciting. Let's make 2 of you just to get recipe up and running. There we are. Let's see, and for you, I'll kind of want you to have pretty much this recipe I want, wasn't it? Salt and heavy oil, and heavy and light. Wow. You can actually make the entire production chain from crude oil and all of the things below into sulfur. And some gas. Making one long production chain. Not bad. But if I start right here with the crude oil, quite a lot of throughput we need to do it. Okay, let's try this. We'll have to have one of you in the corner for crude oil out. You'll be able to out 250 per minute. Oh wait, 375 per second, sorry. One of these require, move you out here, about 150. 160, 170, 160 to 170. 166. That's wrong. 133. So one of these can probably supply 2 of these. Seems to be all it can do if it's running full speed. That will give us a ton of things out that can be used for different things. Let's just get... Let's check. Also go in and out on the same side. The salt gets a few of those. I want to see what we can do with having it going in here. But also have it going up top. Let's see. How does these look? And then take the next one down. Then this one go down there, there, and there. And we can pretty much just loop it down. 300 over 3. Oh, yes, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. That is Very nice. Guessing that means the next one is a 1-to-1 as well. And then all of this can pretty much just go in to make sulfur. And is sulfur that important? Used for the acid. Could we no wait, that needs refined syngas. I was just thinking if we could do an entire loop just with these. But we can just do with crude oil instead. When those two together gives us pyrite. Aha. Very nice. Then the only thing out we have is syngas. And a bit of ash from each of these processes. Together with the sulfur. So let's try this. In theory, we just need to do that. Our pipes are seriously struggling. Up and running again. What happened to our pipes? No, they're somewhere around here. Just have to find them. Underground. Oh, pipes, right there. But you're still just lacking iron. Because, oh, I forgot to limit my steel. Whoops. Yeah, that's a bit bad. Steel, please limit you to 2K. Don't want to have that much steel in storage. But it's completely stalling everything else. Oh. Did not mean to do that. Right there, I need on every second one. So and there and there. Okay, let's see if it did that correct. If we take you two, output, output, input, inputs, output, output, and then I should be able to take you there. Do this without breaking anything. I think that might be correct. That way we should stop outputting any more steel. As we have more than enough at the moment. Yeah, I wanted it for titanium as well, but I just saw this nice process, and I think we need sulfur as well at one point. So we could do it like this, and that will actually work as a very nice setup. We could also do one over here where we just take the heavy. Or maybe we can do 2 birds with 1 stone. I just kinda got distracted by a cool recipe. You are completely right, X1SE. I probably should have done it on the input instead. So instead of having what's it called 500 steel in each furnace, where did it go? Right there. I'd only have about 20 in each, because that's how much you could buffer. But it's done like this right now, and I should probably have done it that way. Oh well. Let's see, how should we do this? Can you reach? Can. That should give us sulfur among other things. Also should do one over here as well, just giving the heavy. Cool, looking forward to more scary recipes. You can go over here as well. For the heavy oil. Let's do double recipes here. Yeah, true. I'm buffering about 10k. And what is that in iron? Pyanodon, what is it? 10 units for each steel? Oh, wait, I want to get to this one. Oh, I finally got the recipe for this one. I think molten steel might be a bit bad. Molten steel, right there. Well, that should be quite easy to make now that we have the recipe. Let's save this one as well for the future. Titanium first, then we'll do the steel afterwards. So oil in. That'll make this entire process go. Request some. Do all of you need salt? Except the last one? Means I can request that one in. Wait, not down there. That's all the salt we need. That means we'll get a few things out over here. We can kind of do those in... we can filter them here, or we can filter them on a filter. I kind of think it might be easier just doing something like... What if we do this? All the same. Do one going this way. Then we'll just filter it into 2 chests up here. Please give me a few of these as I'm on me at all points. Then we'll just do the filtering right here. Output this side will be ash. The rest will go straight ahead. That means we do that and that into these. I might put the ash into an active provider. I think that will be easier to manage. And this one will just take sulfur until we have 1000 storage. Then you'll stop outputting. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So let's hook this up. Barrels in. Then we just need an output up here for the syngas. Or maybe just at the bottom. Make it a bit easier to manage. So what if we do right there? Barrels out. We'll need to set this up in our mole soon. Syngas fill out. That loop should be working now for these. And I'll kind of use an active provider on this one since I don't want the syngas to block at any point. Oh, thank you for the follow, Goofer. And welcome to the community. Oh yeah, active provider. There we go. That should mean this get outputs to the system. It's get used first, and all of this should just kind of work now. So please request oil. Probably take this one and make sure that these over here actually buffer more than that right there, buffer more than 100. You can just kind of fill up to a whole stack. That's fine, you can go. That'll get oil flown in. That will output this way. Let's see if this works as I have planned. Goes the oil, that goes that process. That's gonna flow into this one. Oh, of course it has probably... It gives almost out, but that's fine. It goes into here, it goes out there, and it goes down here. So at least that is the sulfur sorted. It goes up here, splits out. Yeah, it's fine with one active throwing it out into the system, and this one is just kind of storing the sulfur. Now we need pretty much the same over here, just instead of taking this process. Oh, thank you very much, Goofer, with the shear for 500. Wow. That is amazing. Let's see what happens if I do this. Wow, thank you so much. That was amazing, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So over here we might active provide. We'll still need this little piece right there. Oh, thank you so much for watching that. Are you watching my entry base to entry level to mega base? Yeah, I had so much fun doing that, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. That is so good. So let's see here. That is looking very cool. And thank you also for joining the stream. Always nice having people to chat with. So you'll go out. Oh, that's completely fine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh god, I was looking at this. That's right. There, in theory. Oh, thank you for the follow as well, leader of Boom. So we could in theory just expand this down if we want more output of heavy oil. Yeah, I enjoy the punishment as well. So if we do this, in theory we could expand this downwards and get more of these hooked up if 100 per second not is enough. Then we can just have the output as over here. We're doing that. And let's just get these down. And do that, but you'll not make syngrass, you'll make heavy oil. Thank you, please and thank you. Oh, there we are. That's gonna barrel some heavy oil. Of course, it's not gonna be that one. It has to be the one barrel out. So that is good. That's gonna give us heavy out. That's gonna fill these with heavy. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Easy. 1984. So that's gonna give us heavy. That's gonna give us that part. Let's try with one in the beginning. Nope. No, let's give ourselves two. And let's get this into... It's fine like this. We don't need to actually provide it. Do this one. Just make a second one right there. This is just done so I have a 300% increase compared to the first one, which is easy to get with very, very few things. Two more. Here is a bit of you, and we kind of have to stop. Oh, wait. Got to have the output. So if we move you... That should be fine here. Just need to remember to have these two hooked up and that one right there in case I get one more in. It goes like that. It is an extremely interesting mod pack. It is very, very complex, but it's very, very fun. So let's get oil in, please. If we have enough for it, that is. Probably not. We'll probably have to go. I have what's called logistic science, and I have what's called tier 1 circuits. So right now it's going quite well. And since I've gotten the simple circuit automated at the start of last stream, I think, things have kind of picked up in speed. Now I'm just adding in more and more things to continue on. What am I? 40 hours into it? I think I've played about 40 hours then, or something like that. Let's just do a save and see how far I am. Let's say day 9. Stay here for now. How many hours I've played? Oh, yeah, about 40 hours. Getting practice close to that. So that should work. Wait. I just need to request in salt. Now we don't have, we have room for it right there, so we need actually to get undergrounds up here, or just shift it down one. Please shift it to here instead. Oh wait, that doesn't help, because I don't have any undergrounds here at the moment. Please shift it back. Thank you for joining in, King, as well. Oh, you're not leaving, you're just leaving off high tech. Yeah, I'm in the deep end. I wanted to try with everything, because I've done pretty much every other mod pack that is in Factorio. Oh, a lot of them at least. So this seemed like a very, very good way to jump in on the deep end. So we'll have to get it in from over here, the salt. Means we should probably move you up a bit more to make room for that. And we can do that by just requesting a small amount of underground. There we are. Because then we can have salt coming in over here instead. The rest we'll get here in a second. So that means request double in. We'll just get salt. And either add my underground. Oh, it's the wrong one I've requested. That was what I was looking for. But in theory, just do 1, 2, 3, 3. There we are. There we are. So that should activate all of our what's called all of our heavy oil activated. Also, we are lacking oil, so that's not going to help us, but that at least should get these going. These are still limited. I don't want to limit this one though, because I want this to get used first, or the one we have over here, because this is pretty much for heavy oil instead. Now we have the heavy oil. How's one of the things we're actually working towards to get the titanium? The creosote is fine. We're making the salt ones here. Let's look at this one. Heavy oil, titanium enriched. That's just powder titanium in an automatic screener. Oh, that is one step further than I noticed. Titanium grade 4. Well, whoop-de-doo. That should be okay. That means we need to do the automatic screener for all of this as well. Automatic screener. So what if that is fine? 4K, that's fine. Automatic screener, we should have a few. Give me a few in right here. I have something to work with. Are you not being made anywhere yet? Oh, they are. Good. But you two are missing. Oh. Regen. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a simple process, but then all of a sudden something jumps in that makes it a bit more interesting. Titanium grade 1 gives us grade 1 and grade 2. Grade 1 gives us a grade 3. And powder 1 here requires a bit. Let's get grade 1 and grade 2 first. I could in theory, what if we just steal, of course, that's pretty much this recipe and just change it out with titanium. Wait, that was a casting unit, that was wrong. Looking for this one, I think. Will be titanium instead. There we are. Oh. Titanium. Grade 1. Less than 2,000 you'll go. I can see I did something wrong here. Since that is actually locked to... what's it called? The wrong thing. Upgrade 1 instead. Oh, it's a copper grade 2 I have to set it to. I think it's copper grade 2 instead. That is the thing that's being produced too much. This one is fixing... yeah, that's the way I have to. Copper grade 2. Oh yeah, stone and gravel byproducts to produce sand. Ah, that's actually a good way to do it. Because right now I just accidentally, when it started, I forgot to limit my sand. So I still have about 170k left. I think I was hitting about 200-300k at one point. So luckily I got that sorted. I'm gonna fix those two. And this is gonna get titanium in. Please request that. So now that we have this, what is the next thing we need? That's gonna give us that out. But it is the training grade 1. And grade 2. This one needs grade 4, that needs grade 3. Grade 1 goes to grade 3, and grade 2 is just kind of used to make grade 1. I might have done it wrong down at the copper. I'll have to go and check that later. But jaw crushers. Just give me one of you, please. Of you. Should have them in storage. That's gonna get you out. Grade 1 is what I want to go. 2k, perfect. Goes my 2 machines I need. Perfect. And that's set up. Okay. So barrels. Jaw crushers. Let's see. I need to get you to make titanium grade 1. Get that away. What we have at the moment. Grade 2 gives grade 1. This is grade 1 gives grade 2. You are correct, just organist. It is a bit different. But this one can get them all back to tier 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Best passive. That should work. Please request those to get all delivered. Don't think there's any reason to limit this at all. I don't think grade 2 titanium was used for anything other than this process. And I just kind of want all of it to go through this one. That's perfect. So now we have grade 1. That just needs to go into an automatic screener to get grade 3. This gives us grade 1, all of it. Then over here, give me a few more. I'll be surprised later. Probably. Let's see, how's the resource looking? That is fine, that is fine. Gold skirts. Fine. So now we need to get into grade 3. Just for the fun of it. So that's gonna be good. Oh, and look at the time. I should probably also stop soon. I'll finish this, and that'll probably be one of the last things tonight. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Let's see here. Grade 1, grade 3. Easy enough. Where did you go? There. 1, 2, 4, 5. And we could in theory just steal this. Oh, and just remember these ones when you do it. That is the dangerous part about stealing those things. True, true. So let's get this hooked up as one of the last things. And then I have been going for more than 7 hours. That is quite a long time. Let's see, please just request some of those. That will give us grade 3. And let's limit grade 3 to something. Unless grade 1 is not used for anything overly exciting. It's only used for grade 3, so we might as well just let it go through. Has it changed that much on Looper? I'm thinking about upgrading it and just fixing all the things that breaks in between streams even. But I'm kind of afraid how much it's gonna break. But you can always give it a try. Whip Trap. This is Pyanodons. Pretty much every Pyanodon mod there is. So alien life, high tech and such. Set use of this. Titanium, tier 3. There we go. Limit use of 2000. Just to have some kind of limit. I think that'll be fine. Can we get the rest of this done tonight? Or will we have to wait? Oh, that's titanium, that's tier 4. And that's just in a bowl machine. I think we have that somewhere. A bowl mill even. On 2 of you. Yeah, that's what I heard as well, that it will break pretty much everything to do with hot air. 3, 4, 5. So if we can get tier 3 titanium, not tier 4, sorry, I think that's a pretty decent place to end tonight. Because I'm getting somewhat tired. And as I said, I've been going for more than 7 hours at this point. Without a break, pretty much. So please request this in. I'm delivering... Oh, that's weird. Then we have tier 4. Titanium. Tier 4. Yeah, that's set it to 2. That as well. 2000. I think that might be good. Might be overkill. Tier 3. You have 50 here, but you're not going in. This one is going in. This one is not. There we are. So, I think that's quite good. I think this might be a somewhat decent place to stop. So, we got a ton done tonight. We pretty much expanded most of this site over here. Changed all of our coal and expanded out even more of our... what's it called? Smelting area here. The version I'm using is from when I started Pyanodons about a month ago now. So I think a new update came out about a week after I started, and I haven't had time to update just because of how much I'm thinking it's gonna break. But I should probably do it at some point. Because I think at least all of this is gonna break if I update. I just need to set up molten, what's it called, iron as the last thing. I think the rest is molten now, except iron. So maybe I'll do that next time. But at least for now, I will end it for tonight. So let's go and raid someone. I think that will be quite good to do.